So what's the what would you say? What's the lesson from your life review? What was the is that trying to communicate something, like is that communicating the golden rule, or what is the lesson from that? What do you think? The
I
meaning
took
of that?
three immediately. Well, there was a lot of lessons, but the three most primary lessons that I figured I felt as almost the life review were like gifts to me. The first was acceptance, because I saw my entire life, and I got to see it through other people's perspectives, through that exchange, and I got to see it in such a way that I understood, I suddenly knew who I was, and I could accept that this is who I am, and that I may not be a perfect person, but I could accept that this is who I am right here, right now, and that I can work on myself. I have a lifetime to work on myself, and I'm probably going to have more lifetimes to work on whatever it is my agenda is at that time, in future lives or past lives. And I feel that so that acceptance was a big lesson for me, because with acceptance you can be comfortable in your skin and your surroundings and talking to everyone else, and with that life review and those interactions, I saw acceptance of other people as well. Before my near-death experience, I was pretty brash, didn't have much understanding of other people's point of views, and I was very self-centered. I had my own view, and it was self-contained. And if you didn't agree with my point of view, then I didn't care, and I would just you weren't much a part of my life if you didn't believe in what I believed in. So, but in the life review, I got to see that there are other people's paths that don't have anything to do with me, and that they can live their life, and and now I have a tolerance for their path that I didn't have before, because I saw that they have their path and they have their purpose in life, and it doesn't necessarily have to agree with my path and my purpose, and I can be tolerant of that. And that was a big lesson for me as well. I suddenly could accept who I was, and I could be tolerant of others. And we're going to exchange paths, we're going to cross paths, we're going to interact, and many times I may not agree with their personal views or their what they're doing in life or what they want to achieve in life, but that's all right. In fact, I think that a lot of life's interactions, I think all of our life's experiences need to be enjoyed, the good and the bad, because we're going to meet some people that are going to push our buttons and maybe push us to the brink of anger or something like that. And that's a good time to look at what caused that, what brought that up within me. So they could be a teacher to me,
Mm.
And I've had some really good teachers that have pushed a lot of those buttons, and so I've learned from that. And so I'm a lot more tolerant. I also saw that we can all experience something together. You and I could have an experience, a shared experience. But the truth of that experience to me is going to be different than the truth of that experience to you. And you're going to know the truth of that experience through your heart, because when you hear your truth, your heart sings about it, And that's the way I gauge my truth, is through my heart. When my heart sings, I know it's my truth. And a lot of us have passions that a lot of times we repress in life. And I think after an experience, you tend to not repress that anymore, because it's another indicator of the interactions that we're going through in life, and a way to just squeeze all the juice out of that interaction so that you can learn from all of it.